Every workplace has two versions. There is the visible workplace, your schedule, job description, uniform, assignments, and official policies. Then there is the invisible workplace, the expectations, relationships, reputations, communication habits, and unwritten decisions that influence what happens to you. Understanding that second workplace can protect your confidence, your reputation, and your career. Welcome to the Invisible Workplace. I'm Mahlon Cathey. This series is for dependable employees, cautious professionals, and new supervisors who want to understand the work behind the work. Today we're covering 7 workplace rules that many people learn only after something goes wrong. Let's help you learn them before that happens. Rule number 1, perception travels fast. You may be working hard, helping coworkers, and solving problems, but people can only recognize the work they know about. Making your value visible does not mean constantly bragging. It means making professional reputation deposits. Confirm when important work is completed. Share useful updates. Ask for feedback. Keep your supervisor informed about meaningful progress. Do good work, but do not assume good work always speaks loudly enough for itself. A reputation deposit is a professional action that builds trust and makes your contribution visible. Every reliable follow-up, useful update, completed assignment, and respectful interaction adds something positive to your professional reputation. Small deposits made consistently are more powerful than trying to defend your entire reputation during a crisis. Rule number 2, silence can be misunderstood. You may stay quiet because you are being respectful, observing the workplace, or trying to avoid conflict. Unfortunately, silence can sometimes be interpreted as agreement, understanding, or a lack of concern. When instructions are unclear, ask for clarification. When several assignments compete for your attention, confirm the priority. You can say, "I want to make sure I understand the expectation. Which assignment should I complete first?" Clear communication protects everyone. Rule number 3, reliability creates expectations. When you are dependable, people naturally begin bringing more work to you. At first, that can feel like recognition, but temporary help can quietly become a permanent responsibility. I call this the dependability trap, when extra effort becomes permanently expected, but is never formally recognized, supported, or compensated. Help when you reasonably can, but pay attention when an occasional favor becomes part of your everyday job. Dependability should create opportunities, not dependency. If your responsibilities have significantly changed, document the additional work and request a professional conversation. Do not wait until you are exhausted and resentful before saying something. Rule number 4, workplace friendship is not career insurance. You can enjoy your coworkers, support them, and build genuine relationships, but being friendly does not automatically make every conversation confidential. Avoid gossip. Protect private frustrations. Do not send messages you would be uncomfortable explaining later. You do not need to be suspicious of everyone. You simply need to remember that professional boundaries still matter, even when people feel like friends. Rule number 5. Poor training is not personal failure. It is difficult to succeed when expectations constantly change, procedures are not written down, or every coworker teaches the job differently. Ask for examples. Request written procedures when available. Take appropriate notes and repeat important instructions back for confirmation. Try saying, "I want to complete this correctly. Can you show me an example of the expected result?" Asking for clarity is not weakness. It is responsible work. Rule number 6, documentation is career insurance. Documentation is not about collecting secrets or building a case against everyone. It is about keeping an accurate professional record. Keep track of important dates, training received, schedule changes, added responsibilities, positive feedback, and significant conversations. Record facts, not insults, diagnoses, or emotional assumptions. Career insurance is the evidence that helps you remember what happened, explain your experience, and demonstrate what you contributed. Rule number 7, know your chain of support. Most routine concerns should begin with your immediate supervisor. But what happens when your supervisor is the problem, or when speaking directly to that person feels unsafe? Learn the appropriate next level before a crisis occurs. That might be another manager, department leadership, human resources, an owner, a union representative, or an outside agency. Escalation should be factual, proportionate, and focused on a clear resolution. Consider Jordan, a composite example based on common workplace experiences. Jordan is reliable, covers open shifts, and trains new employees. Because Jordan rarely complains, management assumes everything is fine. Eventually, Jordan makes one mistake. Suddenly, that mistake receives more attention than months of dependable work. Jordan feels invisible, angry, and unappreciated. The problem is not that Jordan cared too much. The problem is that Jordan's additional contributions were never clearly documented or professionally discussed. Jordan's best response is not an emotional confrontation or a sudden resignation. Jordan should document the added responsibilities, confirm current priorities, and request a formal conversation. Jordan might say, "I would like to discuss how my responsibilities have changed, the training I have provided, and what development or recognition may be appropriate." That conversation may not solve everything, but it creates a clearer professional record and gives Jordan better information for deciding what to do next. Remember, your work matters, your reputation matters, and your mental health matters. Be dependable without becoming invisible. Be friendly without abandoning professional boundaries. Ask for clarity without apologizing for needing information. Document your contributions, learn the chain of support, and pay attention to the workplace lessons nobody officially explains. I'm Mahlon Cathey, and this is the Invisible Workplace, where we learn to see the work behind the work and leave every person, every process, and every place better than we found it. In the next video, we will cover your first 90 days, what to learn, what to ask, and what to document. Subscribe and join me for the next lesson.